All right, I don't know what I'm doing here, but my computer have messed up on me again. So let me see if I can get anybody else to come in here. Yeah, there's Mama Shirley, and there's J3G. Can you guys hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See you and hear you.
I don't know. I got well, let me see.
We can
Can you
see and
guys hear
hear
me
you.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
Well,
hear us?
we're live.
Oh.
I couldn't get my computer to work. Hey, I'm boss.
Hey, I'm biased.
I couldn't get the computer to work for nothing in the world. I tried and tried and tried. But anyway, as long as my people are here, we're going to try the country hustle. So we are. Welcome to the live chat with the OGs, where
Welcome
we
in.
say and do what we want to do
Hello.
because we're old like that. But Sister Shirley, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, well, maybe I need to turn this thing up then. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But it started off like I was going to be able to crafty, like I was going to be able to use Miss Norris, use my computer, and then the doggone thing just quit on me. So I don't know what's going on.
It's working on
I don't
you.
know
It's
whether
working
that's a
for you
storm
right
in this
now.
area or what. But
Hey, Cheryl Norris, Crafty
the people in the
Leo,
chat hear me, but I can't hear you, Miss
Happy
Shirley.
Mac.
You can't hear me either?
Really?
Can you hear me, Jed?
Yes.
I know
Can you hear me,
sort of
Jed?
like you guys are
Yes.
way off in a distance or something. Maybe it's me.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
Unmute
Hey,
yourself.
Lynette.
Unmute yourself.
Well, I'm trying to work with this phone, so you know how that goes, y'all.
Oh, okay. Oh, you on the phone.
And I don't know what's going on.
A little bit.
Let me get out of this thing and go back to where
Uh-oh. You'll catch up. Hey, what's the name picking you up tomorrow morning?
Say he kicked himself out,
You
huh?
better be up and ready. I'm not waking you up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey,
I
I
can hear you
understand
and
you
see.
guys sound kind of muffled. I can't really hear you guys, but as long as you can hear me.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get back on StreamYard. I don't know what's going on, people.
Wrong
It's
turn.
beginning to rack my nerves.
Well, I feel good. It's not me for a change.
I heard just a little bit of what you said. Well, Crafty, I
Crafty
don't
said
think
get
it's the
some
headphones,
headphones.
honey. I think
I was
it's
going to
just
say, he got headphones, got some ear.
no. I
headphones.
think it's just my reception. I don't know, cause it started off my computer is buffering, so then I had to go to my phone.
All right, you got any
And
earpods?
I don't know whether I'm not trying to mess with this thing because I don't want to mess my volume up.
Okay.
We can hear
Let me
you.
see. How about that? Can you hear
We
that?
can hear you.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys can hear me good, but I can't hear you all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Happy Mac, it's going to be a fantastic weekend if I can ever get this doggone computer to work.
Where my hearing aid at?
Yeah. Well, I had a good
Yeah, I
weekend.
heard him ask me if I had earphones, Miss Norris, but I don't have any earphones.
Okay.
Not for this computer.
Well, what
But
about
it's something else other than
I thought you was on your
the
phone.
headphones. it may grow with me, but I hate I'm having this difficult problem because I made sure I got some rest so I could do the whole thing tonight and not have to quit and go to bed. But now the doggone thing messed up on me.
Hey, Mary Grove with me.
Yeah.
But I think it must be in my internet.
Just do what you do. Just go ahead through it. We'll as you go through, we'll jump in.
Okay, Jed, I heard a little bit of that. I ain't got all that, but you said something about do what you do.
Yeah.
But anywho, I was looking for a special guest we're supposed to have tonight with us. Okay, let's see.
Did you check the basement? See, they not sitting down there waiting on you to bring them up?
Miss Shirley, I can hear a thing you saying. And
look in the basement.
Well, Gmama Growz, I'm trying to get you up, but
okay.
I can't. I'm working on my phone and I can't even see how to pull you up.
Dun, 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 dun,
There she is. Okay.
There you go.
Gmama, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you just a little bit. I mean, the rest of the panel probably can hear you, but
yeah.
Try your volume. Did you try your volume button up?
I got the volume all the way.
Oh.
It's showing that the volume is all the way to the max.
Hey,
but I'm trying to get my computer to come up at the same time.
Hey,
so I tell you what I think we're going to do. I think what we're going to do is Fran says she can hear you guys real good, but she says she hear everybody, but I can't hear you guys. But what I'm going to try to do is we are supposed to be here tonight to entertain Gmama Growz.
Hey, Deborah.
Like I said, not only is she a fantastic moderator, but she's a wealth of knowledge.
Thank you, kindly. I appreciate it.
And last Sunday, if you recall, I had her up and she was talking about a garden journal. She and Sister Shirley was talking about a garden journal. And Fran didn't think that I did Gmama fair because Fran said I cut her hour short because she was interested in what Gmama had to say. So I said, well, let me see if I can get Gmama to come back since you feel that way.
Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold, Gmama volunteered to come back tonight and discuss that garden journal with us because Fran was interested in the fact of how we really use the garden journal. And I think it's going to be beneficial to me too, because a lot of plants that I put out, sometimes I don't label them. Sometimes I put them out and they grow. Sometimes they don't grow. So I don't particularly mark them or anything like that. Hey, Tag. But until I can get this thing straightened out, I'm going to let Gmama go. And you guys have the stage for a minute and let me see what I can do to get me some volume here.
All right.
So Gmama, it's all yours, dog.
It's on you, Gmama.
Hey, Tag.
Well, first of all, let me speak to everybody. Miss Shirley, Dex, Jack, everybody I ain't get a chance to speak to. I've been in the basement since the beginning.
I come to check it.
Did y'all hear an echo?
That's Mr. Bannon.
Oh, okay.
Now, she was interested in what Gmama had to say.
Oh, okay. That's still.
Mute yourself, Mr.
I'm
Damage.
getting confused because I'm hearing double, so I'm finna try to do it. All right, let me see what's going on. Okay, Queen, no bias. I see you. That's what's up. Yeah, let's get into this journal talk. So, the first reason and the most important reason, an OG like myself, keeps a journal and record of my garden is because the more, or should I say, the more seasoned I get, the more stuff I forget. Like, what did I do yesterday? Or what did I do
I just can't hear that.
2 days ago? So, yeah, the main purpose in me having a garden journal is because of the fact that my memory is not as sharp as it used to be. So,
Hey, Lynette.
with that being said, I tend to write things down. And I've been writing things down for a while. I started gardening back in 2018, but I didn't start actually journaling about my gardening until 2022, to which I wish I would have knew then what I knew now. But anywho, here we are. So yeah, when you're keeping track of things in your garden journal, as a matter of fact, I got a couple of items here, and it can be anything. And that was another thing that I was having a problem with, focus, because I had things on paper, I had things in different notebooks, and I couldn't find my papers or I couldn't find my notebook when I wanted to check something. So in order to condense everything down and keep everything in one place, I started journaling. And while I was journaling, I went looking for a notebook that I could keep everything in collectively. And I didn't want to keep using the notebooks that I was using that only had like 50 pages, 100 pages, because when I journal, I like to draw, sketch, do different things. And you can also use a journal on a computer, to which my computer happened to go down, so I did not have access. Therefore, journaling on paper was beneficial to me from the beginning. But yeah, they have apps that you can start your journal on. They have programs where you can write down everything digitally, which is good. But for me, I'm a paper and pen writer because that's just what I do. Because for one, it creates a memory base for what I'm growing, as far as when I started it, when I should succession plant it, when I should harvest it, did it do well the last season, what's going on with it this season. So there's a lot of things that I can actually put about plants inside of my journal. And I have two different types of journal. The first journal is my pocket journal that I carry around in my pocket, of course. And that's just has things, appointments, doctor's appointments, bills that I need to pay, just things, grocery lists. So that's just a journal that I keep in my purse that I carry around. But the journal that I use for my gardening is I started with a 3-year journal from 22 to 25. And I just recently got a new journal that goes from 25 to 30. So it's a 5-year journal now. And I keep it with my plant station. And I make sure that I take at least a few minutes, if not 5 or more, when I'm done gardening for the day. And I come to my book, my journal, and I write down, I harvested this, I saw a bug on that, I did, I removed weeds out of this pot. So yeah, it's a lot of things that are entailed in a journal that I find beneficial.
Hey, G Hug.
Y'all just letting me run off at the mouth.
Well,
Because we had you.
I give you a chance to breathe. Okay, Cheryl Norris, like she said, it's good to have it written down because the computer might go down. Now, I had a little small book like this. It's smaller than this, and I always kept it in my pants pocket. And I don't put my vegetables and stuff in there, but I got a list of all my trees. And
that's what I'm working on too. Putting
and what
all my plants.
And what I did was, I don't have it anymore because I was dirty and filthy
Oh
and tired. And I took everything in my pocket, I thought, and it got washed up in the laundry.
Oh man.
That didn't last long.
So you need to have both of them, computer and the paper.
Yeah, or just keep your book like I do in a designated area. So when you're done, you can come to it. You can have like a little, that you turn around.
Like this, but I kept it in my pocket all the time because if I go to the store somewhere, I check to see whether I got that tree or not. If I got it, I ain't gonna buy it. But if it's
that's
something
another
new,
reason. Because I'm a seed-hearted. Yes, I am. Seeds, I sow seeds. I just love me some seeds. But anywho, I will go out and buy the same seed like 3-4 times because I did not check my journal. If I had checked my journal, I would have seen that I had those seeds already. But yeah, that's another good thing.
No, Cheryl, it ain't clean. It ain't clean.
Let me see the chat.
I still got it on here, but the one I had in my pocket, the one I had in my pocket is like this. There ain't nothing on it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? That I guess it depends on the individual. I can't do the journal and notebooks. I tried it. I got my notebooks and I sketched out the yard. I made the rows. I put what I had. Put the dates and stuff. It just don't work. You know, I just go out there and plant stuff. I used to rotate my crops into different areas each year, and
it does depend on the individual. Is that me?
Oh, that might be Bam. They didn't. I don't think they muted themselves.
It is me. I am blinking out.
What? So I guess it depends on the individual.
Sorry, Miss Shirley, I didn't hear anything. I heard you say that you couldn't do the journaling, but I didn't hear anything else.
Oh, okay. Hey, GT, it's just not for me. I tried sketching it out on a notebook and putting the rows and dates and the things that I planted, and when I harvested, but I don't always take it with me. And when I get back to the house, I don't remember half the stuff I did. And to me, it just wasn't worth the effort. And I remember every year where I plant, how I rotated, what I did, what did well, what didn't make it, what things I could have done better. And it's all in my head. So I'm that type of person. I'm all in the head.
I used to be that type of person too, but I grow so much that it's more beneficial for me to write it down.
Right.
And they have also apps that you can use to take notes, like dictation. You speak rather than write. So maybe digital would be more for you.
No, I don't do it at all.
Oh, okay.
I don't do it at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I can hear you guys now. I don't know what happened. I'm about to call me, and the next thing I know, now I can hear you guys.
Oh, that's good. Good.
The magic hands of unbiased.
I'm for real, but
The queen, she did it again.
she did it again.
Welcome in everyone that I didn't get a chance to speak to again.
Cato family. Yeah.
And Country Hustle.
Now.
Hey, Jihad.
I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, so you got a lot of people out here who love journals. That's their way of keeping up with stuff. And I can understand it at certain points. When you write things down, you have a tendency to remember it more, and it sticks with you a lot better. And you have that clarity about that. And then others, like I said, I like
right. It just depends, like you said, on the person and what they're trying to accomplish. And with me and journaling and growing plants, it's like more of a memory type thing. I can keep them, and pass them along per se. Whoever should pick it up, they'll read, oh, you grew this banana plant like this from start to finish. I can do that. So that's pretty much. And then with because I do both the digital and I do the paper journaling, but I do more paper journaling until I get a bigger processor on my computer. But yeah, you can put it can almost become like a scrapbook where you hold things that you've grown from seed and that you've grown from whatever. It'll just serve as a memory base also.
Hey, she is Sunshine. Hey. Okay.
But that was one of the most important things that I picked up from you all conversation last week was the fact that you wrote the stuff down and it helped your memory, help you remember what you did, how you did it, and what you planted and when you planted. But see, that's been one of my problems that I've been having this year is because a lot of times if you write down even the name of your seeds, where you got them from, or when you purchased them, it helps a lot because sometimes they just won't germinate.
Right.
You put them in the dirt and you do everything you're supposed to do, but you still don't get any growth from it.
Right.
Now, I'm just
I went through a pack of seeds like that. Sorry,
I'm getting into putting in labels on stuff. Before, back in the day, you planted, it was a tomato. If it was a pepper, it was a pepper. You didn't say whether it's a Armenian cucumber or a black beauty, tomato, or a black beauty eggplant. We didn't go through all of that. You tilled the ground, you fertilized, you planted your seed, and
Hey, Grandma Hudson, Patty.
Now you got 20 different varieties of tomatoes and peppers, and you make a labels for them, or you learn to recognize the leaf and shape of the plants.
Yeah, it's mainly I do it too because of sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead, huh?
But mainly I do it too. A lot of this labeling and things like that.
You're breaking up.
It was like she freezing or something.
Yeah, she didn't.
I create videos and a lot.
Well,
it's something out here too, so I might be doing it.
Gmama, don't say that again, Gmama.
But yeah, because
I said say that again because you was breaking up.
Oh Lord. Yeah. Oh, about marking plants and logging in about plants and marking plants with markers and everything. The reason I started putting labels on my plants and journaling about them was because I'm creating videos. And when I get out there and I'm talking about a plant, I don't want to just be saying it's a plant. I want to know the name of the plant, to which I'm getting better at. I don't all the time do that, but now that I'm using my labels, I can say this is my Cherokee purple, or this is my pineapple mint. So yeah, so that's why I do the labels now. And plus I get new plants that I don't know anything, and if I did not have a label, I would definitely be saying it's just a plant. But then you get people in the comments like, what kind of plant is that? Yeah, why you ain't put the name of the plant? So yeah.
Well, the evolution of gardening keeps changing and it keeps improving as the years go by. Because like I said, we didn't do all this stuff back in the day, 30, 40 years ago. We weren't doing all this stuff we're doing now.
Right.
So it has changed and it has upgraded. Even the tools that you use in the garden that you can get from other countries, like the Hoya knives and the sickles or whatever, and the machetes and stuff. People wasn't using those tools years ago. You had a spade, you had a shovel, and that was it. Yeah, and and a wheelbarrow, and that was pretty much your basic set of tools. Now you got so much stuff now. Who was I listening to the other day? Broke was talking about the hat that has the solar thing on it to keep
it
around our neck. I mean, the stages of gardening has really changed over the years, and it hasn't stopped. It's still revolving, so evolving. So it's
got protective gear.
Yeah.
Sleeves,
the hats getting bigger, and
net gaiters.
Yeah, back in the day, you just wore your regular shoes, a regular pair of boots out there that you wear every day. Now you got special boots.
They waterproof. They look like fireman's boots now. So they got a lifetime warranty on them.
Right? Like what? Wow.
Let me. I'm gonna make one correction there, Sister Shirley. Broke Farmer stole that idea from me. He saw me fishing in Texas with them fans on my hat, and he went and got one.
Right on. I'm gonna have me one for sure.
I want one because I'm kind of. I put my hat on and I take it out.
I'll be out there just dripping. Like what?
All the time. I know why now. I be sweating and sweat be running all down up under my neck down. It's like, now wait a minute. We got to do better than this coming out here in the garden. Yeah.
My granddaughter bought me that hat back about 4 years ago, I believe, or 4 or 5 years ago. And you cannot beat them because they got the little fans on them.
Yeah, that's I want one.
I had to turn mine backwards because I can't stand that air blowing in my face like that.
I want it all to breathe.
And you know what? They didn't have selfie sticks back in the day where you could put your phone on it and walk around while you showing this, that, and the third. It's just, I sit down sometimes and just think about the changes that has happened over the years. And it just blows my mind when I sit down and I was like, well, where was this when I was gardening back in 1975 or something like that? And I'm like, now it's just like certain things you just can't do without. It just
That's what you can. You said 19.
Yeah,
the 19s. Nah.
Well, back in the 19, as Jay said, they didn't have these cell phones where you walk around and take pictures. Yeah. And take pictures of what you're doing, or taking pictures of nobody else. But now, whatever you do, you better be careful because everybody got a cell phone, even the little baby in the carriage.
Yeah.
Got a cell phone.
That part.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Everybody got a camera. Somebody recorded somebody somewhere.
And you know what? That helps me when I make my videos. That's what I use as my label, for like if I planted fruit trees and I can't remember what is what, I could go back into some of my old videos and see the day that I planted those trees and the name of the tags is still on them. And that helps me that's my journal.
That's your journal. That's part of a journal, right? Right. But the thing about it is stuff is changing, as you said, so much and so fast that you got to be able to pretty much keep a record or keep a journal or keep a scrapbook or whatever you might want to call it. You got to do something, to help you out. Hey, CC, Kason.
Hey, Casey. Hey, CC.
Hey, CC.
You got to have something pretty much to help you through your growing season or your planting or whatever, because I've got some tomatoes out there that I harvest some today, and I got them in the same bed, but I got them separate, I thought. But some of them, I don't know the name of. If I had marked them or took a picture or something, then I could do it. But those are beefsteaks. Now, you better believe I know where they at.
Yeah.
That's right, because I'm going to be making me a maida sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's going to get eaten one way or the other.
You got that right, for sure. But, the thing of what I am so fearful of is you really don't know when to really plant anymore, because you don't know whether, a lot of people used to be you could plant, everybody would say Easter Friday.
Yeah.
Right.
But now sometime Easter Friday you freezing. Oh, it's right.
Yeah. I got one of them too. It tells you when to plant everything.
I got one on my refrigerator.
You can't go by that no more. You can't
That's right.
And if you notice in the last year or so, they changed the zones. Some people A is now B, or it was B, they're A. And the zones have changed in regards to how it goes across the states, in regards to the weather pattern. And it's just a lot of changes over the years. And like some states that were colder are warmer now, and some that was hotter are cooler now. Or they gone from one extreme of hot to another level of hot,
Well, they need to get it straight, because I want to grow mangoes right here where I'm at.
Well, look, we were cold all the way up till June. We've never been this cold. I mean, like 1 week it was 42
What's up, David?
night, and 2 days later it was 80 degrees during the day. Our plants didn't know whether to wake up or go to sleep. It was
that
rough.
part.
And
I was looking at my journal, and during some of the days I put the date the weather on the journal. And 2 years ago, which was 2023, I was planting back in May around Mother's Day or a little later. This season, I planted at the end of April. Way before May, and my plants are still thriving out there. My tomato plants, my eggplants, all that stuff that I put out there at the end of at the beginning, I'm gonna say the beginning of May, is out there still thriving. And I have never planted that early before.
Well, what hurt me is I usually plant Good Friday, they call it, the Friday, Easter, and all this stuff. And everything was doing good. Then all of a sudden we got that cold, dry snap.
Yep.
Right.
So then everything just got to falling back. And then it went from winter to hot summer.
I started watching the weather like I was a forecaster. Yes, I did every time. And I kept it up for like 10 days straight. Every 10 days I was checking the weather, because it will change within 3 days.
Yeah.
It can say it's going to be 86 today, and then 3 days later it's like 94 and raining. So the weather changes frequently, and I tend to check it now up to 10 days.
Well, you know what? I'm like you, Gmama. I was waiting for the whole week to stay at one particular temp at night. That way I know my soil can start warming up. because I wanted to plant my warm weather crops in the raised beds, but I had to know that they were heated up enough that they didn't either get stunted or die because the soil wasn't warm enough for them to take hold.
Right. I discovered I had to keep watering, so I water twice now on a regular. I don't care, even if it rains, I'm out there watering because it does not saturate my pots.
Well, I put stuff out on my porch, and I was like, you know what? You're going to have to thug it out. I'm not going to keep bringing you shit.
The factor in the middle. Okay.
You either make it or you don't. And then once you make it for a couple
I don't
days,
got no extra pants to be thugging, so I got to do mine. I want to eat my food.
Is Maria, is she new?
Who?
Maria.
I think you're Maria Margon Creations.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi,
Glad
Maria.
to have you.
Welcome in.
Thought she was
Hi,
new.
Maria. Margon Creation. Margon.
Glad to see you.
My first ear of corn today.
But you know, this is the thing about, like you said, your
Congratulations,
journal,
Annette.
your journal or either your scrapbook, Sister Shirley, is because you keeping up and you maintaining, like you said, your temperatures. You want to know, was your ground warm enough at night? As long as you can record that, then you got a little idea how to go about the next planting season. I mean, you don't really know because, like I said, the weather is changing so rapidly and so quick that you just pretty much have to go from one year to the next year.
Yeah.
Right.
We can't do that.
And with me, I like going back in time, just like I did. I can go all the way back to my first journal, which was 2022, and see what was going on.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. That is a good thing.
It does get to the point where
I can't remember back.
I just want to know when I can put my stuff out.
Yeah, I can't remember going back 2022.
So my two, and then the journals that I gave away, the pocket journals, are 3 years.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I sure hope that Fran is getting something out of this because she jumped in my case by getting rid of Gmama too early.
Hey, Nikki.
If y'all got any questions, I can try to answer them.
Well, people
not the master journalist, but anybody can write anything down. But I can give some ideas.
I think you ladies keep better journals concerning the garden than men do. Because I speak for the men. We'll start out doing it, but after that third or fourth entry, we ain't writing nothing no more.
I actually know a lot of men that keep better journals than I do. I'm looking like, wait a minute, you got what in there? So yeah, I'm buckling, as they say, I'm being more intentional about the things that I'm doing. Therefore, I need to keep track of them better. Organization.
Well, you know what? I can agree with you on Gmama. My uncle had a farm, and he would have a journal because he wanted to know how much crops he was collecting each year.
Because now that they're getting old and they need replacing, I'm gonna need to then.
I was trying to see what Annette said about they were talking about putting mineral oil on the silk of the corn when it get brown. I was trying to see what the question was. But anyway, Gmama said that any of you all had questions concerning journal keeping, she and Sister Shirley would try to answer them for you. So if you got any question for her, please ask them.
Yeah.
Please don't be angry. I believe my sister just acted impulsively.
I was trying, Lynette Lawrence asked a question about the silk on the corn or something, but I didn't see the question.
Bantam, but it's large, but not field. Yeah, that corn is not supposed to look like regular corn. it's not going to be perfect rows. There will be gaps and things in that corn. How I know is because I'm growing a variety of that corn right now. It's called Country Gentleman. So it's not going to have the perfect rows, and it's going to be missing, and it's going to be looking funny. But it's a
EG
full.
Junior, welcome in.
It's a full ear.
Don't cry.
Is Google answering questions in the background?
For who?
GT put that in there.
What? No, I don't know what Google talking about.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still here.
He's silly.
And my thing is Copilot right now. I'm on my laptop, so
And live a more brilliant life
Okay.
than anyone else.
Okay.
Mr.
G Mama, when did you shut your garden down?
Aw.
I'm sorry.
When do
What
you
it is,
shut
they say they
your
hear
garden
something in the
down?
background. There's a radio, a TV, or something that's going on in the background.
To you.
Wait a minute.
I don't
Maybe.
want it anymore. If you want it, keep it yourself.
It ain't me.
Oh,
I hear it though.
it's my phone. I'm sorry about that.
You were saying what now?
I was like, when do you shut your garden down?
It depends. If you're talking about the one outside, I shut it down once it starts getting cold. Inside, I'm growing year round.
Okay. Now, when does it get cold in your area? What you're in?
It started getting cold around November.
November. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's one thing I'm gonna do this year. I think that I'm gonna grow year round. At least I'm gonna try.
You can do it. It can be done.
Yeah, because we got that little grow bin that Fran got, and we got that hydroponics. So I'm gonna drop something. I'm gonna do something all year long because you know I got to the point that I like that little old hydroponics. You know.
Yeah, my main goal was to get my greens and everything growing indoors and my lettuces, and I managed to do that. Now I'm working on my bigger plants, which is my my fruits, because I got a lot of fruits that I want to see come to fruition in here.
Hey, Dark.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
some.
that-
I got some. What was it? Joseca pears and some Bartlett. Not Bartlett. Some little apples. I got them.
Matter of
fellas.
fact,
They
my
done waiting me.
tree right here ain't fruited yet. I'm still waiting on it to fruit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
what
had
kind
two
of tree is
pictures
that?
of my peach tree.
What kind of tree is that?
Deer got one. I
This
got that.
is a miracle fruit,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
miracle berry.
Now, is that the one that if you eat anything sour, it'll taste sweet? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Oh,
And it's
right.
going on year number 3, and all I've been doing is watching these good leaves. Like, where's the fruit?
You might have to taste the leaf. The leaf might be sweet. Hey, I don't know.
Well, at least you can save on sugar. You don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that's the intention. That is definitely the intention.
That would be a good weight reduction thing right there. Eat anything and it tastes sweet, so you could leave the sugar alone. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
Gotta have berries.
if it works, you know, go with it.
Right.
Anything that's gonna save you a few of them ducats, you know, make sure you go ahead and use it. But I'm really not a tree person, really, because Fran got so many to it sort of turns you away from them.
No, she just getting your share. That's all. She just getting your share.
Well, I think she got enough for me and her and a couple of you all. You know what I'm saying?
You can never have enough.
Let's grow, Miss Fran. Let's grow.
Yeah. Well, you guys don't have to inspire no more because every time she passed a tree, if she ain't got it, she wants it.
Hey, baby, you walk
know about that.
like this, like put blinders, like they used to have on them horses. So you
Yeah,
can
but
look
that
at
she, but then she'll drop her head and look around at you. But she got what is that you got? You root? I mean you. What is that thing you did today? I mean, Fred. What was that thing you put in the dirt? Huh? A mango tree. She took a mango seed. You know, it's got a seed in the seed or something, a seed in the cover. And scraped that thing off. We did a little video on it. But anyway, it's already have sprouted.
All right.
Okay.
And she dropped it in the dirt today.
You need me to pick that mango tree up so it'll survive?
One of my experiments is sprouted.
Okay.
Now, mangoes normally like tropical. So does your weather stay warm enough all year round for that mango to make it?
No, but the house do.
That part. Say that for the people on the side, the top and the back.
Hey.
That's why I grow everything indoors.
Pause unbiased. Pause unbiased.
Grow anything indoors.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is, whatever she want to keep warm, you best believe it. She found a spot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a little greenhouse down there, Jed saw it, and she got the garage out there. Cause come wintertime, you can't park a car in it no way.
The only thing I can give you I guess it's a tip about growing indoors. If you have a heater placement where heat blows out, you don't want anything. If it's blowing up, you don't want no plants. You don't want no plants if it's blowing down. And if it's coming out of the sides, you don't want no plants around that because it'll unalive them. Especially if the heat is coming from the floor, it'll get root rot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Educated natural, welcome in.
And one side away, the furnace on this end, and where I keep my plants is on this end. So the basement is warm, but it's not near any blowing vents or anything.
Yeah, that's the key. You don't want the air blowing on them at all, even if it's lukewarm, because they won't tolerate.
Hey, Tin.
And it's going to change during the summer and the winter time because it's indoors. It's going to drop. Well, the temperature should drop at least 10 degrees.
Okay.
Well, Fran says she used a couple of heat lamps. She don't use heaters.
I had figs that ripened in my basement when it got too cold outside. I brought them in and they ripened, and I was washing clothes and picking figs, you know.
Yep.
Hey.
Okay.
It's nice when you can do your laundry and eat too. It's
nice. Yeah, Mike said you can't eat cars, so put them outside the garage.
Right.
But you know that's some good knowledge, Mama. Yeah, I mean the thing about it, what you're telling people about the flow of the heat is something I bet you a lot of people hadn't thought about.
Yeah,
a lot of them. They just figure you bring it in,
and they wonder why their plants don't make it.
Yeah,
plants. Any kind of, if you got a door that swings open and close, and it's got a breeze, and you want your plant by that door because it look cute, it ain't gonna make it. No, because that temperature fluctuates. Yeah. Every time that door open and close, that plant get that breeze, and it don't like it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's just what happens.
Yeah, well, you telling the truth there though. But Doc said something about his banana tree.
Yeah, he gonna grow his banana tree regardless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got mine in the basement, and it grew an extra 2 feet in the basement because it was nice and warm down there. And I had to get my nephews to bring it up out the basement. I was like, I'm not picking that thing up. You know.
Mhm. Okay.
Having this banana inside, whether there's space or not. I know that's
Yeah,
right, Darth.
yeah. I was growing it under plant lights, so you can do
Thank
it.
you, Miss Mary Grow with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I start bringing plants in
Sorry,
here.
y'all, I'm
Now,
reading the chat.
I did have them little plants in here on my desk, but I start bringing plants on the inside. I think the wife gonna try to make me go outside.
Well,
Mama, didn't you have cherries growing in your house?
well,
No,
I guess
soursops.
Yeah.
I just took them outside Friday.
the wife said she can't put up both of y'all, the trees than you, you know. So one of y'all gotta go. You know?
I guess I have to leave because I want to save my trees.
Oh boy.
I gotta unpot my Meyer lemons. They have almost triple in size. And the one Meyer lemon that was full of flowers is full of lemons. I'm so thrilled. I don't know what to do. I was like, these are little baby
Tell them
lemons.
why.
And I was like, yes.
I get a bunch of lemons out there too.
Yeah.
Lemons, ponderosa lemons, and my kumquat is going wild.
Oh, my kumquat did a comeback. I thought I had killed it because I had my surgery in January, so I couldn't go up and down the steps to the basement, and
Hey,
so I
sister,
couldn't
so
turn
welcome
on
in.
the lights, and I couldn't water. I watered them real good before I went into surgery, but nobody would come over here and go up in the basement and turn the lights on to water my plants. So by the time they came outside, half my plants looked like they were on their way out. And I was so heartbroken, and especially my Miwa kumquat, because I finally got at the fruit, and the fruit was absolutely delicious. So I asked Broke what to do. He told me that bad boy is full of new leaves. It looked like it's gonna make it.
All right,
Oh
then.
yeah.
I got a bunch of fruit on mine.
Yeah.
A bunch of fruit.
Hey,
Well,
Mom, put in some soil.
the only thing that I really can say about all that is whether you got to put it in the garage or in the house basement or whatever, you better grow something.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, it's just that simple. You best grow something.
Yeah.
And
Not
like we
unless you
all,
can live on air.
amen. And like we always say, we're not here just to tell you anything. We might say something that you don't
Right.
like, but we're here to help.
That part.
Yeah.
And we're here to help everybody, you know, not just one person. We don't mind. I don't mind, and I know the panel here tonight don't mind sharing the love.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
know what?
You know,
I don't mind.
We're just showing
It's
everybody.
just you
We're
gotta
all
be
from
willing
different
to
walks of
accept
life.
what's said.
Yep, different ages and from different years that we were all born, and we're here sharing what we have experienced and hoping that someone that's new in the chat to gardening, that they know how to come in and check us out, in your grow
Right.
zone, whatever, and see what's native to their city or state or country even, and see that you can do it. It is
Right.
possible. Don't say what you can't do if you haven't tried. So if you
Right.
come in, you find somebody you like, and you go to their channel, and they're showing you step by step how to fertilize your soil, when to water, how often to water, when to harvest, or what the plant looks like at maturity, so that you know when to harvest, how to preserve it after you harvest it, or if you're not eating it that day for dinner, how to preserve it for a later date, whether it's canning or freeze dried or dehydrating or whatever. So it's just nice to know that this community has been developed, and it keeps getting bigger. We keep seeing new people in somebody's life, somebody's new. We're welcoming in somebody new. So this is what I like about our garden community. We're not partial. We don't care who you are, what you are, as long as you come in here respectful
That
and
part.
Is it?
just want to learn how to garden.
Well,
her garden ain't like my garden ain't like her garden, even though we both in zone 6. She don't grow what I grow, I don't grow what she grow. We might grow the same type. She might grow strawberries, I might grow strawberries, but they might not be the same type of strawberry varieties that you're looking for.
Intrigued, welcome in.
You're right.
And
You're right about
not afraid to trade.
You're right about that, Gmama, you and Miss Shirley, because we are, friend and myself, are going less than a mile from where we at to one of our cousin's house, and he uses the old Farmer's Almanac. That's what he go by. He one of the OGs also, and his garden is totally different from a lot of the other gardens, maybe within a mile from him. So I'm gonna do a video on him next week. But
and everybody use different things in their
right,
too.
right. Different
I
techniques.
use a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't use. They use a lot of stuff that I use. I don't use a lot of stuff that other folks use.
But so many different techniques and stuff, and
right. You gotta find what works for you, what gets your soil to grow your plants, because it's all in the soil. It ain't in the fertilizers that you use. You can always fertilize your plants.
Well, this is so true. This is so true.
And especially when you just throwing it out there. I'm sorry, I had to throw that out there because I can't just throwing it out there. I am a measurer, because you got to fit well. The way that I do it is I use it according to I guess cooking, because I guess when you cooking you tasting it, but at the same time I can see it. So if you don't measure and something goes wrong with your plant, you're gonna be looking at the plant like, why did you die? It's your fault because you just threw that fertilizer in there and you didn't measure that stuff. You gotta measure that junk before you put it on there. That 511 got to be diluted to 111 or 100. You can't put it on there full strength or you're going to kill it.
Oh, boy. Well, you got a point there. You definitely got a point. But what I was
set up, Gmama has.
In hydroponics, you have to measure to the T, because one day you put it in, and that night before you go to bed, that plant gonna be gone. You're gonna be like, what happened? You gotta learn how to measure.
I know you're right about that. I know you're right. Because we read the book, the little leaflet, the little panel that came with it. And I was shocked myself. I really was. Because
you see a lot, I'm just gonna throw a handful of this. And I'm like, I mean, it don't work like that. And all that double up this and that. You cannot double up no fertilizer to make it more potent. That ain't
you'll burn it up. That's right. You're burn it up.
Burn that plant to the ground and wonder what happened. It's because you doubled it up. It can't take it. If anything, it needs to go less. Because as long as the plant is green, it don't need to eat. It's good to grow.
They ain't working in the laundry.
I think a lot of times that's what's happening, Gmama, is we try to push.
Try to make it faster. Plants, they got their own pace. They gonna fruit when they want to fruit. They gonna grow when they want to grow. You can't make it go no faster by giving it more nutrients or more fertilizer. That ain't how it works.
And since I see Mona right there, you got to have patience in the garden.
Yes, you do. And a lot of it.
Yeah.
Well,
at least 30 days for a fruit.
I tell you what, at my age, I had to learn patience myself. I really did, because 1 year I get out there and everything just boom. You know what I'm saying? Then the next year it drops down a little bit. Then the next year it ain't doing nothing. And you wondering to yourself now, what in the is going on?
That happens with a lot of fruit trees. You don't know that, but it does.
I knew you was thinking it, Mona.
You buy fruit trees and it already has fruit on it,
I just said
It's
that.
going to have that fruit, but the following season is going to
may
be
not.
stressed.
Yeah.
So it might not fruit.
But
Not
you know,
Then you're going to go for the
That's
next season and you got to figure out how you're supposed to be feeding it because it wasn't fed at the pace when it got that first fruit.
and,
This is why it's important to raise your trees from as a sapling. If you know what a sapling is, it's not
Yeah.
a full mature tree. But this is why it's better to grow from a sapling than a full mature tree.
but buying from Lowe's and all these other places, I kind of like to see a fruit on it. That gives
Right.
me hope. That gives me hope. And
At the
if I
same
continue,
time, you have to nourish that plant just
Right.
like it was nourished in order to continue to get that fruit.
right,
A lot of people will buy those trees and be like, "Yay, I got fruit," but you're not feeding that plant as if it has fruit on it. When a plant is fruiting, it requires different fertilization. It does not require any more. What's the 511? No, it does not. It requires something with extra phosphorus for the fruits. So that's a losing situation because you're not going to be giving it all of that.
And not only that, Gmama said a lot of those trees come from a controlled environment.
yes,
Yes.
So then when you get them and you see them outside, they not too long have taken
They
them
haven't
off.
been out there that long. That's
And
true.
sometimes they harden off and sometimes they don't. But you don't
Right.
know that sometimes until you get that tree home. And
Right.
then when you start falling or start looking wonky, and you be like, now it looked good. What happened? You know, like,
Yeah.
whoa. And like you say, you see all those little green pebbles in the bottom of it because you know that's that fertilizer, that man-made stuff. You know, so
Mhm.
your tree is
Right.
coming from a whole different setup from the time it gets loaded from the greenhouse to the truck to the store and to
Right.
your garden.
And let me not discourage nobody from buying fruit trees with fruit on it. It's perfectly fine, but you have to feed that tree as if it has fruit on it. You can't just give it water and nitrogen and expect it to keep producing fruit.
This is one of the reasons why I said this year there's no garden. The only thing I'm worried about is my fruit trees.
Right.
So whenever they get stable, they're going in the ground. Then I can start my garden back. But this year is basically about the trees.
Yeah.
Cheryl said it's hard to be patient when everybody else is harvesting.
Right.
Hey, that too.
is totally
That too.
understandable.
Well, I want everybody that's in the chat, if you're not subscribed to the people you see on the panel, to go over there and subscribe to them, visit their channel, because it don't cost you anything to subscribe. Nothing.
That's it. That's it.
So go over there and hit that button and subscribe to these people you see on the panel here and show them a little love, because we're going to return love right back to you. Most definitely.
Oh.
That's right. We're going to give it right back at you.
Mhm.
But I tell you the God having truth is I'm enjoying this subject. I really am. Gmama, and I sure appreciate you and Sister Shirley. I don't say nothing about Jed. I don't say nothing about Jed because I'm not even worried about him.
Hey, don't say that. But I'm gonna go give me one of them hats. Keep it up. Give me one of them hats.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, they got plenty of them. And believe me, now because they got more of them now than they had before, because the hat have become very popular.
Yes, it has.
Very popular.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, as I always say, I love you, and there ain't a thing in the world that you all can do about it.
But love them back.
And good night, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, Ty. Catch y'all in these streets.